Several years ago, you started an online business. You decided you wanted to break away from your job or perhaps build a second income for retirement, and you got into the online marketing scene, and you've seen the kind of money people make, the kind of businesses they run, and the kind of lifestyles they have running these businesses. And so you've been trying method after method after method. Eventually, though, you discover that most of these methods that the so-called gurus try to sell you are either outdated or too damn complicated for someone like you to execute, because let's face it, oftentimes you need lots and lots of expertise, you need to invest tons and tons and tons of time, and it would make things easier if you had a huge marketing team of experts, expert copywriters and expert technicians working for you to set it all up. Because as a one-man show, it's really difficult to set up a 21-step marketing slash webinar slash automation sequence that's gonna take a cold lead and convert it into a hot customer. Hi, my name is Igor Kheifets, and the experience I just described is pretty much the average, okay? The average standard experience every internet marketer goes through, including myself. When I started out online, I started out with an online MLM, I moved into affiliate marketing, after that I moved into blogging, article writing, forum marketing, info marketing, and eventually, I found my place in the info marketing slash affiliate marketing slash service space. However, the experience I went through seems to repeat itself each and every single time with each and every single marketer that joins the online scene. And I know this because I talk to my clients on a weekly basis, and they share the exact same experience with me. They all tell me how they decided to either move away from their day job or build an income fast approaching retirement. And after trying a bunch of different methods, they realized that list building is the way to go, which I happen to agree with, because list building is the only way to build a profitable online business, regardless of what you're doing, regardless if you're like building a Shopify store or if you're trying to promote a business opportunity. Most of the time, okay, from what I've been able to observe, list builders fall into three categories. The first category are the advanced list builders. It's the people that have mastered the art and science of copywriting, media buying, marketing automation, software automation, and so they know the ins and outs of marketing. They test and split test vigorously. They buy tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of advertising every month, and they're like the go-getters, the badasses that we all admire, that we look at, that basically kind of just kick ass and take names because they were willing to persevere through all the technical complexity that this business brings with it, in spite of course being sold to you as somebody that's really, really simple. Then there is the intermediate list builders. It's the people that have been online for several years, and they have, after trying a bunch of different methods, they understood that list building is the method for them, and then they know enough about list building to see how profitable it could be for them, but they don't know enough to get started. So they reach out for help, and we help them with traffic, education, landing pages, and so on and so forth. So we help these people get up and running so they can build their own businesses. And then the largest group by far, those are the freshman list builders, and these are usually the people, usually much older people, after 55 years old or so, who are trying to either get away from a golden cage, which is a high-paying job that they really don't enjoy anymore, that became too demanding or too soul-sucking, if you will, or they know they're about to retire and they won't have enough money left to support them, so they need to build an income fast. So these people, to understand, list building is the method. List building is the strategy to use. However, they're so overwhelmed with all the different options for list building, with all the different software, with all the different methods, all different traffic sources, that they just cannot handle it. They quite simply shut down. They recognize that they need help, okay? They need assistance from somebody who can build a list for them, and they've tried several done-for-you list building programs, but came out disappointed with a bad taste in their mouth, because nothing truly comes as a, if you will, done for you. Every program is being sold as step-by-step, and we hold you by the hand, but all you get really, essentially, is just a bunch of video tutorials telling you to build a squeeze page and buy solo ads, right? I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. They're still looking for that one solution that's going to help them start adding people to their list with minimum effort and hopefully with no effort at all. For years, we have focused on helping either the advanced, the veteran list builders to scale their businesses, or intermediate list builders to really get started the right way. It's the people who wanted to put in the hours, to put in the work, to put in the, to burn the midnight oil, if you will, and to learn to master the art and science of list building. However, today we are finally able to help the freshman who doesn't want to build squeeze pages, who doesn't want to build sales funnels, who doesn't want to do any of that complicated stuff. We have developed an API-based technology that allows us to quite literally put people on your list without so much as a squeeze page. And I really mean it. I mean, it sounds like fairy dust, it sounds like magic, but it's real. And this technology allows us to build your list for you, okay, without you so much as lifting a single finger, at a fraction of what it usually costs for you to do that yourself by buying clicks to a squeeze page. It sounds kind of outrageous, but I explain how it works. You see, the usual way, the traditional way of building a list is driving expensive traffic, if you want quality of course, to your squeeze page, and then having them opt in, and of course you lose a bunch of these people when they opt in. You lose like more than half of them probably, and then drive them to an OTO and through the rest of your funnel, then follow up through email. So out of say 1,000 visitors to your squeeze page, you only end up generating like 200 or maybe 300 leads. However, what we discovered is a way to not make people opt in like per se. They actually just have to tick a box. So what we do is we present them with an opportunity to tick a box and say, I want to get more information about this or more information about that, as soon as they are engaging on our web real estate. So as they're going through our funnels, we present them with an opportunity to say, okay, I want to learn more about this, and I confirm I'm going to get emails, okay, from such and such about this particular thing. And so that's how they end up on your list. And what it allows us to do, rather than forcing people to opt in and click here and type stuff in, which of course people are too lazy to do that, okay, we're getting them on your list in a really easy, okay, friction-free way. And what that allows us to do is it allows us to create incredible opt-in rates, and thus we're able to drive down the cost so you don't end up paying out the nose for the same leads that you could have generated by buying expensive traffic and driving that traffic to a squeeze page and hoping that, to get a 30 or 20 or 40% opt-in rate. There's only one catch. This technology's greatest strength, which is driving leads onto your list without a funnel, is also a downside, because since you don't have a funnel to drive them to, you can't present them with a one-time offer. So you can't expect instant sales. This means you have to warm these leads up through your email follow-up. Now, of course, you might not have one right now, and that's okay because I got you covered. No matter which package from the packages below you choose, I will give you 7-day email sequence for free to get you started the right way with this technology and with this method. We'll install 7 emails into your email follow-up sequence so you don't have to worry about, oh, how do I warm them up? Now, it doesn't mean that your warming up process should end on the 7 days. No, you should definitely have more than just 7 emails, but that is enough to get you started. And since this is a brand new technology and we're beta testing, and you getting it with, right now signing up with us, you're actually helping us develop it and test it out, see if there's any bugs or any sort of quirks that we need to work out. I'm gonna give you another bonus. So if you're at before the timer below hits 0, I will give you access to my lazy recruiting system, which is a training I recorded that outlines a system that is designed to take cold leads and convert them into really hot customers without you having to talk to anybody. So it's designed to help you make more money without having to put in more physical time on an ongoing basis to convert these leads. So you have money coming in, and you also get to have a life, so you can have the time to spend that money or do whatever. This bonus is yours for free if you act before this timer hits 0. And just so you know, you cannot purchase the lazy recruiting system anywhere else. Like, you can't go to another website and get it for 97 bucks. It's not one of those bonuses. This is something that I only give to my VIP members inside the VIP Club members area. So if you're a VIP member already, I mean, obviously you already have access to it, but if you're not, then the lazy recruiting system can be yours for free when you sign up for one of the packages below. I personally recommend you grab the 500 lead package because it's the optimum size to give it a test drive, to give it a shot, okay, to see whether or not the strategy is for you. Go ahead and grab a done-for-you list building package if you would like for us to build your list without you lifting your finger, without a sales funnel, without any of the complicated stuff, and I'll see you on the inside.